Hello everybody, it's Festivia today, back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about another RWBY what if. And this one's gonna be on what if Adam had lived through the end of volume 6. So, I feel like anybody watching this knows, but I'm gonna rerun it just for the one person who doesn't. But today I want to bring in a what if instead they had just arrested him or something, and the story had like gone on with him being their prisoner. Prisoner is kind of a weird word. So let's assume that happens. So they capture Adam. Now they have them. Now they have him with them to. They're probably taking him. They're probably just gonna take him to Atlas and then turn him into the authorities. So they are going on. Volume 6 would probably. Volume. Actually, did Adam die in Volume 5 or Volume 6? It was Volume 6. Okay. So we'd play into Volume 7. So after that, they're going to be moving on. Moving into, I guess they're going to be taking the ship into Atlas. And I feel like they wouldn't want to turn him into Cordovan. They would want to have him somewhere with Ironwood or something. Well, that's for the purposes of my video. Let's say they want to take him to Ironwood to make sure that he's in the most secure area. Plus, Cordovan doesn't even really like them, so he's on the ship with them. This would be a great opportunity for the writers. I can't really give the dialogue itself, but give Adam some time to talk with the entire team there, talk to him about his views and what he's doing and why he does it. And this would actually give Blake a good chance to play more on the she cares about Adam, because she always talks about how she liked Adam and she liked what he was fighting for. She just didn't like how he was fighting, how he was going about it. So this would be a good chance for probably Yang, since Yang seems to be very antagonistic to most people she doesn't agree with. This would be a good chance for them to have a conflict going on where Yang's angry at Adam. Adam tells them that he just wants Faunus rights and he feels the power and the killing is the only way to get his point across. Yang probably tells him that what killing isn't right and how is that gonna make anybody's point across, and how he's just stupid and his whole plan doesn't make any sense. Blake comes into defense saying that the Faunus have been mistreated and their peaceful protests tend not to work, so she can see how he came to this point where he had to do this. Then Yang gets angry at Blake, saying what makes you why are you siding with him? He's the enemy. He doesn't vibe with us. So it starts a whole conflict, and there you go, some conflict between Team RWBY. Crazy. And then they would arrive at Atlas. They would meet Penny all the same. I guess he would just get arrested with the rest of them by the Aesops. And then he would go down into the prison, because the Aesops would probably be like, yo, this guy's bad, take him in. Where he would kind of just sit there for Volume 7 and be in prison until Volume 8. So Volume 7 can play out basically the same. The only difference is that there would be a scene of Adam getting taken to jail. And then Volume 8 rolls around, so we're just going to fast forward through Volume 7 because he doesn't really play a part until after. So Volume 8 rolls around. Now he's in prison with Crow, Robin, Jacques, Watts. They're all in the prison together. And this is where Adam would use he would just wait until the prison riot happens and everybody gets out. So everybody's out, and so now Adam's out. I guess he doesn't have a sword still since they threw it away. So I guess Adam is a weak character without his sword, just can't fight without it. So he has to go move. He is moving on. He's probably gonna hunt for Blake, because that's his character, is hunt for Blake for whatever reason. I personally, instead, I would actually think it'd be better if he began trying to contact the White Fang or something, even though he was kind of disconnected from them after he tried to blow everybody up. I feel like they would still back him, but he would move on, and then this would bring into the the moment where we get into a lot of conflict, where they got Penny to become the Winter Maiden. I know it was Volume 7 stuff, but like now they're like all in hiding, and Adam's there too. So Adam's stalking them. And then when Blake and Yang are on the transport truck, he tries to attack them because he wants to he doesn't want to attack them. In my opinion, it'd be better if he more like wants to just talk with Blake. So he gets on the transport truck. Yang probably whoops on him a bit because Yang is unreasonable. And Blake stops her, being like, man's not even fighting. Like, he can't fight because he doesn't have a sword. So I feel like this would be another good moment to get some character development within everybody. Like Adam, Blake, Yang could all talk and just talk about how the situation has gotten bad and nothing's happened and like what they need to do next. And I feel like this would be the point where Adam would start shifting and his character would start going more towards like the good guys, I guess, if you want to say. So I guess the scene with Robin could play out the same. I've actually completely like cut myself off because in like the wait. This video has become something completely different. I'm just gonna keep going because I just got a better idea. So my better idea is in Volume 7, when the Aesop's take everybody down, that's where Adam slips away because he's already in cuffs, so they wouldn't like use the I forgot what it's called to capture him, so he manages to escape. And then all this other stuff would happen. That's why, because I was like, man, a lot of good moments with Adam could happen in Volume 7, but it wouldn't happen if he's just in jail. So that's my solution to that. But ultimately, this is building up to Adam still dying in the end, but dying for Blake. But like, dying for Blake in the sense like he dies in the end to protect Blake because he knows Blake will eventually get the Faunus freedom. This whole like angle would depend on like Blake becoming more vocal about like Faunus rights and not just occasionally bringing it up, being like Faunus oppressed, bad. And I feel like that Volume 8 is a good example of that with a little bit. Like, it's not really touched on too much, but they do talk about the Faunus discrimination a little bit. So that's where like the catalyst could maybe start with Blake being more vocal about it. Like when that old lady's like heckling Yang, maybe Blake could have said something that would make Yang respond like more and be a little more angry. Honestly, her original response isn't bad though either, so that also would work. But I feel like I think it would be an interesting take. Maybe not the most interesting, but I do like the idea of maybe Adam living and redeeming his character a bit, because everybody knows that by the end Adam's character was kind of screwed, but not really. Like, I still think it was salvageable, especially with the Schnee Dust Company mark. The conflict with Weiss would have been so interesting to see, like, what her take on this is, because we know that she wasn't with her family's like ways and the way that they like had the Faunus labor going down. So for her to actually see somebody who has the Schnee Dust Company mark on their eye, and to see Adam probably talk down and angry at Weiss while everybody else tries to defend her, trying to say she's not her father, would be two characters who would have interesting discussions. So I think that definitely they would have to give Weiss and Adam a moment to like argue amongst themselves. But other than that, I think that's it. Next video will definitely be about the RWBY intros and how they reflect the volumes themselves. So look out for that one coming out anytime between this week and in the next 4 weeks. Spring break is coming up, so I'll have more time to make videos. But I hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.